I'm Soelle Bloom. I just wanted to say Happy New Year, and I am here in my new studio. I'm so excited about it. It's gonna be shared, but I'm just elated to have somewhere that I can go that's peaceful and I can record and it's clean and calm and nice. And hopefully I'll get like the angles better in future videos and get it to where it's like not awkward with the what are they called? The outlets. And like the background is just back there. But I just wanted to say like I know for the past few years like a lot of people have been putting up like Instagram stories or posts or whatever like this past year sucked, but this is gonna be my year. And like I feel like there's some kind of inherent like entitled attitude in those posts because like I've had some great years here. I've had some years where I've grown a lot and I've ended up really enjoying the process. And I know that sounds like really like buzzwordy and like oh well, but I think actually it's really important to just kind of understand that like not so great things can happen and you can still grow and you can still have a good year, you can still have a good life. And so I think it's really important not to get into kind of that mindset of like, oh, what's this year gonna bring? Is it all gonna be good? Is it gonna be bad? You know, and I think it's important to not like seek happiness because you're not gonna be happy all the time. Nobody is. It's part of life. And so like what I think it's really important to seek to do is maintain your own integrity. And so maintain your own values through your actions. That's just kind of a little basic definition of integrity is maintaining your values through your actions. So yeah. So I thought I would do like a little exercise today with just like finding out what some of your values are. You find out what yours are. I don't need to know. Okay, so if you would go get a piece of paper and a pencil, you can, or a pen, you can pause the video here. Okay, are you back? And so now on your piece of paper, you're gonna write at the top, my values. And then just close your eyes for a minute. And I want you to just kind of let, if any values are coming to the surface for you, that's the ones we're gonna look at, just writing on the paper. And so values might be things like accountability. So if you text a friend or call a friend and they don't answer the phone, they don't answer, they don't call you back, you just don't hear from them, and you're like, they're ghosting me, ew, that's so mean. And maybe it really bothers you, or maybe it doesn't, and in that case this is not your value, but say it really bothers you that they never got back to you. Okay, now different scenario, but still sort of the same. Say you called that friend, say you called a friend, and they do pick up the phone and they say, I really can't talk right now, my parents are fighting, it's like World War III at my house, I'm so stressed. Could you call me next week? Just call me back next week and check in. And you're like, of course. And then you do, and you follow through and you call them next week to see how they're doing. And that set of interactions nourishes your heart in some way because they were accountable. They picked up the phone, they answered the phone, they told you what's up, they stayed true to what they needed, which was not to have to talk to anybody right now. And it isn't that you just didn't hear from them because they were so stressed and like wishing someone would check on them. No, they told you, I totally need somebody to check in, and you did, because you value accountability. So if you're like, oh, that's me, then put on your list of my values, right? Accountability. Okay, so, and there can be so many, like, I'm not going to say as many values as people in the world, because really that's a lot. But, you know, there are a lot of different things that you might value. So just eyes closed, take a moment and see what thoughts, feelings come up for you. So maybe it's a situation in life that is coming up and you're just like, you can't stop thinking about it. Well, you can dig down into it with what value, what core value here is at stake for me. You know, is it that I really value connection with, you know, with other people who I care about. You know, maybe it's a friend who you've lost a connection with and it's really hurting. Well, you value connection. Maybe value of yours, I know as a value of mine, is respectful listening. So I try to listen respectfully to others, and it makes me feel loved and cared about and heard and respected when they listen to me. And we listen respectfully while the person is having their say, and then without interrupting, when we get a chance to contribute, we engage with what each other has said. We engage with what each other has said in a way that shows that we were listening. So maybe it's that somebody remembered something that I told them, that I really am like surprised that they remembered, you know? But they were really listening and they cared enough to remember. And so sometimes that feels nourishing. There are times when it doesn't, but sometimes it does. And then there are, like, if somebody talked about something and I asked them a deeper question about it, then they know that I listened and I didn't just come up with some rote generic question. I asked them in a way that really relates to what they shared and the spirit of what they shared and what they cared about. So I would list respectful listening as one of my values. So I just wanted to share that little exercise with you. You can keep it going. You know, you can think of more values. I hope this year will be a year for you of staying true to your values through your actions, a year of integrity, and that you won't let whatever circumstances are going on make you feel like this wasn't a good year. You can have a good year regardless. All right, happy 2023, and this is Soelle Bloom, and I hope that you'll subscribe to my channel and like my videos, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.